to Motorsports. Just kidding. And Wallace the Dog right here in sunny San Antonio. Getting ready to watch the GT3 Gunslingers second race here at Bathurst. Whew, I tell you what, if you missed the first race, go back and watch it. It is amazing. These guys put on a great show. Ghost standing on the top step there, had that Bentley at warp speed the entire event. Nestoza a close P2, followed by another than last race's double race winner, sweeping the weekend, Matchbox. Only American in the top 5 was going to be the 5th spot, belonging to Mr. Brian Bedlow. What is this going on the track here? I'm not sure, but one space taking P5 and Rosta P6. So this is definitely the Australians' house, and they're definitely here to play. But what the hell is going on there? That is just like some craziness there. I'm glad I'm not taking acid anymore. I'd be freaking out. Oh my God. Wow. So, yeah, great race. This is going to be a night race, or should I say a early morning start. It's going to emulate the 12-hour endurance race that they have here with the GT3 series. So it will be, it'll be a start early morning hours in the dark and work its way into the daylight. But we're also going to introduce a little bit of precipitation. Can you spell that? Of course not. I can't barely even spell. But yeah, rain is in the forecast, so stick around because if you don't, somebody else will. Thanks for having us. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for stopping. Hope you enjoyed the last stream.
I would like to say one thing, Johnny.
Sure, say one thing.
Yeah, so here's the one thing I would ask. I did mention this to the drivers real quick, that this formation lap is going to be a complete lap of silence for all of the for all of the fires going on in Australia.
Absolutely.
Brutal. So this can be
well, let me say a quick prayer real quick. Father, in the name of Jesus, we just ask for a blessing for the country of Australia. They're our friends, Father. They're our brothers. They're good men. They're good people. I've never met a bad Australian. I'm sure I'm sure they're out there. But Father, I just know that you have better things in store for them. Keep them safe as these fires rage out of control, causing damage, taking lives. Father, we just ask that you open the floodgates of rain, Father. Extinguish these fires. Bring them back into a time of rebuilding and, of course, a time of rejoicing. Father, I know there's great sadness and pain in their hearts in the country, so I just hope that you extend your hand of mercy and grace upon them and give them the love that they so richly deserve. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. So that was our honorary lap there around Bathurst as we pay tribute to those that have lost their lives there in Australia and the fires that have just ravaged that country. You know, that's not something that we like to hear, even here in Texas or anywhere else. I mean, you know, I know we're just, most people think this is just a game, but, you know, you come to know these men. I consider them brothers. I consider them, you know, dear friends of mine. I've known a lot of these men for several years. And when they talk about the fires, you know, I hear the pain in their voice. So it's upsetting to me, you know, and I know I can't do a whole lot, but we can all, you know, bow our heads for a moment, just talk to the man upstairs and just ask for his mercy.
Hey,
again,
Johnny, sorry.
go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt you, but this got cut. If you can leave the party, please.
Yeah, bro. We're doing a live stream, man, so you can catch up to us a little bit, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, as far as the Australians, you know, they're having a tough go. So we just want to keep them in our prayers. Oh, we got a little bit bumpy there as these cars wind up and wind around here. Early days here. 34 minutes left in the session. We had 40 minutes on the timer, and hey, it is what it is. As Winchester now in P1, it's going to be an inverted field start. As they're coming back toward the start-finish line on the top of the hill here. Give me a second. All right, I'm going to make this private real quick. Billy. There you go. All right. Sorry about the nonsense there, but yeah, back at it. Got to remain focused and take a close look at what's going on here at the track. Our last race was a fantastic race. It was a great race. It was a strong race. What is he doing? So Ghost is coming to the front of the field here. Zebra's organizing them. I know that, but why is Ghost coming to the front? He should be starting in the back. Did he damage? He's got a pit. Oh! So he's been cleared to go through and fix his damage, hoping he can get around, get in and get out. By the time this field comes around the start-finish line, eesh, what has happened? I hear you.
We're having
another lap.
Delayed green.
Copy that. Take care of it. You take care of business down there, man.
Yep, got it. Just letting you know.
All right, there you go. Race director reporting some contact out there. So we're going to get these guys reset and rebooted. This is our race winner, the last race. First time with Phoenix Motorsports Advanced Racing Simulations. Did a fantastic job, led flag to flag. Battled off some of the best. Nestoza, Matzbox. I mean, it's wheel-to-wheel combat. Like I said, check out the stream. It was awesome. And yeah, just happy to have him on board. Great driver. Looks he got 4 fresh. Here comes Winchester. And another Ferrari coming in here. I don't know if that's Stupid Dupa. Could be. It is not Stupid. That's got to be Stimpy 40 in P4. It is James Williams, our NASCAR superhero. Now trying to be a GT3 superhero. James did pretty good there last race. Look at that. Blaze the California kid. He did not do very well. Neither did Hendrick. Neither did Jesse Wilson. Who did well? Rosta 236, 1 space. Those are the Americans that showed at the highest in the finishing order. Winspace taking a P5, Rosta taking a P6. I got to hand it to Ryan. He's upped his game. He's taking no prisoners. He's holding no quarter. Go get him, Sasquatch Motorsports, baby. Arr! That's right, Rosta 236 action figures available with the Sasquatch foot. Stomp on your Lamborghini edition. Available now. We saw this corner here, Griffin's Bend, have a lot of issues catching a lot of drivers off guard there. Stupid Dupa, one of them, curb just, the wall just caught the back of his car, sent that Ferrari around, square dancing in Griffin's Bend there. Didn't take anybody out, but sure did a lot of damage to that car. A couple of the races before that, we saw a couple of guys go wide there and just pile them up. So this will definitely end your day. Pretty much any part of this track will end your day. But yeah, racing's very competitive here. Very competitive. These are some of the best GT3 drivers out there. and they're definitely showing their wares tonight. That's for sure. Well, look at that! Look at that! I tell you, they're best, and they're wadding it up here on the top of the hill. maybe they're hearing me or something. It's filling their head up with a bunch of helium. So, still watching Blaze. Snoopa, Winchester. I'll tell you what, last time Snoopa started in the front, he held him off for about a corner or two. No, he held him off for a little longer than that. But that old crafty Winchester, man, I don't know. I think he might have started last or finished last just so he could start first this time. Yeah, he wanted a free show, but I'll tell you what, it's going to rain. That's going to change everything. Rosta236 calls it the great equalizer, and it certainly is that. As the rain will, it'll change your life for sure. Definitely change the outcome of the race. Scattered around. Here's Jesse Wilson. What the hell are you doing back here, Jesse? Come on, man. Whoa, JW. Jesse Wilson, a single dad raising his daughter by himself. Got to commend him for that. Working hard and taking care of his daughter there. A lot of guys don't do that, man. So Jesse's definitely got a space with me, man. I admire that. So he's caught up to the field here. Don't hit him from behind here, crazy man.
We're having another delayed restart.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to do this whole race here under caution. It's going to start raining, or you might as well just go get tires and stuff. I mean, you know. But there you go, working it out. But Zebra's got this thing under control. We'll get it right. You would think these guys would know how to do that after we pulled off such a fantastic first race. With a competition caution, with the safety car, you know, the whole thing there, man. Yeah, these guys got it on. Fantastic restarts, great side-by-side, and they can't even do a parade lap and get an order lap. Go figure, I don't know. Make it too easy for them. They're going to drop the ball, man. You know, got to make it hard for them. So who's at Matt's box in the pits here? Uh-oh. What happened to our double race winner here at Imola? In the rain. It rained both races 2 weeks ago at Imola, and Matt's box just dominated. Led flag to flag both races. Never looked back. Never was even had any serious threats. He wanted me to have it rain here at Bathurst, and they're off. And that's what he gets. That's what he's going to get here. So let's find out how that plays out as he works his way around. He's in the back of the field here, but up front, it's going to be all the guys that finished in the bottom of the order last race. JW put some pressure on Winchester. They're Stupid Duper taking a look there. Blaze, followed by, who is that? One space. Henrik, Death Pusher, Mr. Hain, Ghost, Stimpy, and Matt's box. So they're twisting and turning. JW is going to try to take a look and try to get in front of Winchester as fast as he possibly can. He's a great rain racer himself. He just needs the opportunity. Look at Winchester. Oh, trying to whip that thing around there.
Yeah, Winchester, he has the advantage to finish last, but he's got an opportunity to take it.
Yeah, but you know, Winchester likes to throw caution to the wind. He'll take a chance that.
Blade's going off! Oh, we got cars going off.
Where Blaze? No, Henry.
One space was a car that backed into the wall, going up the hill and over the crest.
He doesn't look like he's got too much damage on that. He's just slowing down, trying to get that thing back underneath him there. So Brian Bedlow having some issues here, hitting the wall a ton and bringing it back to the back of the field here. Yeah, he's got some right side damage, but he's still going. All right, Matt's box in P10. Now, what's he going to do here? These guys have got to get through this field and get through it before the rain comes, man, because that's going to make it even harder. Look at this car. It looks like it's got a flat left front, or should I say right front. It looked like that spoiler, that splitter was dragging. Wow. So he's mowing it up there. That's going to be Stimpy 40 in front of him there. James Williams. Nobody comes in, nobody opts to come in. Lights are on as the skies are darkening here. 26 minutes, 8 seconds to go.
Oh, here comes Jay Will on the inside of Winchester. He's going to see if he can get it done going into turn 1.
And he does! Nicely done there from Jesse Wilson. Now put the spurs here, buddy. Look at Winchester. Now Winchester's going to just repay that harassment in kind. That Mercedes is wicked fast there down that back straightaway. Oh, he's got a nose in there. He's got a nose in there. Jesse, oh, they bump! Oh, come on, no! You knew that was going to happen. They hooked together like two dogs mating. Watch out!
They do keep it straight, but they gotta watch out. Jay Will
Whoa! Death Pusher locks it up there. Oh my God! Knew Winchester was going to get real aggravated about that, but I didn't know they were going to do that. Woo, man! Ray Stewart, you got to take a quick close look at that there, buddy. Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of aggressive driving there, trying to hold his position, but JW had the run, man. I don't know. We'll have to look at that a little closer there. I don't know if that's a racing incident or just frustration there, but yeah, Winchester again, one of our most aggressive drivers there. Showing why.
Look at this, Ghost all the way up in 4th place.
Yeah,
within 2 laps.
Look at that! Oh, he puts the pressure on Blaze. He's got the back bumper of Blaze there. Blaze hit Snoopa right there. Snoopa was going a little too slow there. Blaze hit him from behind. That brought Ghost right up there and gave him a tap. So look at that! Oh,
huge crash! There's
Yeah.
Snoopa all over the place.
He's trying to get out of the way. He's trying to get out of the way. He can't get out of the way. It's too fast here. He's getting dropped to the bottom of the track here, and let them pass him on the right. There we go. There he goes. There he goes. Oh, get out of the way!
He's still racing.
He's on the throttle. Yeah. I mean, I don't blame him. He's not obligated to move over at this point. But whoa!
Oh, there goes Blaze.
Oh, and then Ghost is coming right with him there.
California man. There it is. 2 minutes.
Oh my!
Speeding past the Ferrari.
Hurtling like 2 meteors. Oh, Ghost touched the back. Oh my God! What a save there. Oh, a little tap there to the belly of Blaze. But these 2 guys right here are putting the wick to it, man. Oh, look at that! Oh, took a shot. Snoopa gave him a shot. So these guys are not playing for race 2 here, as faster cars are trying to move through the field, slower cars are trying to hold their position. Fists are flying. There's going to be some ruffled feathers tonight for sure. Stick around for the after-race, post-race interviews. Yeah, I can't wait. I want to hear what they got to say. I do. So let's start at the bottom of the pack here. Look at that, all by his lonesome here, coming down Conrad. It's 1 space, followed by Matt's box. They go on board with Matt's box as he tries to get his life back in order here and make a pass here. Steppy for you! He hits Steppy from behind there. James Williams checking up a little bit as the cars in front of him are checking up. There it is! Oh, what a move by Matt's box! He just wiggles through 2 cars right there, gets around Hendrick and Stippy. Great driving from Matt's box. Wow. Whew. Wow.
Yep, still green. Luckily, it was towards the back of the field, so
yeah, no harm, no foul.
So, yep. But man, Blaze and Ghost, they are catching up to J Will in a quick matter of fact. The Bentleys are blazing fast around Mountain Panorama.
I'm on board now with Ghost as he's oh, J Will goes off, so it's all over. Blaze now P1. Oh no, an American leading for the first time here at Bathurst.
J Will has no rear wing. He has no rear
He's probably hit the wall. On the way around the hill there. But look at that Benny in front there, just locking up that front tires there, man. Look at Ghost trying to get underneath in there. Tries to root and gouge. Can the Benny hold on to the front? He does not. It's side by side drag racing down Conrad. Oh, bumped it from Blaze. Oh boy, he gives up that spot there, but he slots right back in, right behind Ghost. So an Australian now in front here. So an American held the lead for about, I don't know, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. So yeah, go USA, yeah, go America. That's right. Get your Blaze and Bleeze I Lead at Bathurst underwear and of course sport T-shirts. Here you go. Oh boy, don't whoop that thing around there, son.
Man.
Woo!
Yeah, really pushing it, really just driving hard in the corner, just trying to get as much horsepower to those wheels as possible. But I mean, like,
he's in the draft. Yeah, you're in the draft of Ghost. That Benny's punching the hole in the air as big as an 18-wheeler, man, for sure. So there's a vacuum there. No downforce in that front end there, man. So Blaze is sliding back just a little bit, trying to cool off his tires and see if he can reel him back in here. So let's move on down. Is that nobody? Here's a race right here. Death Pusher and Snoopa. So yeah. So Snoopa's still holding on to P3 despite being under controller and despite being relatively new to the league here as far as this competitive type racing. I don't think he's done too much of it. Except online lobbies, but yeah, definitely holding his own against some of these better drivers here. We'll see how long he can maintain that podium spot there as Death Pusher hungry for a some kind of satisfaction. Hasn't placed well, hasn't won one of these events yet, and that's totally uncharacteristic of this man here. So we'll see if he can't find some joy and at least a podium tonight, but he may not have too much time to celebrate, because look who's knocking on his back door, Mr. David Hayne. That's right, the father of the two of the fastest men here at Bathurst, or on Motorsports Simulation anywhere. At the top.
Breaking news, we have rain.
Where? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! The tears are gonna fall. No! Oh no! Oh no! Snoop again, a little squirty there. Now we did some testing here, and you can actually, once the race starts, you can actually go around once and still have some grip, even though you got some rooster tails coming up. They did find grip out there. Rosta was finding it a lot in that Lamborghini, and let's see if he throws rolls the dice. Is he even in here? He's not even in here. So let's see if anybody learns from his lessons and rolls the dice and stays out, because he was sure spreading that news around. I was like, Rosta, shut up, tell everybody, man. You know, but yeah, we'll see what happens. So
I mean, the biggest story right now is Snupa holding his own.
He's got to run. Death Pusher had to run on him. Whoa, look at that. Look at Death Pusher goes wide. Ah! Oh, Snupa just got that front snap. It's all over. Too much pressure there from the big Bentley. But
the Ferrari is just crazy loose around here. And there we go. We got
pit stops commencing. That's Mr. Hayne coming in.
No, Haynes staying out. No, Hendrick's staying out.
Hendrick's staying out. Yeah, Hendrick knows how to do this. So Hendrick did get the message here. Where's he at? He's up to P4, up to P3. So Hendrick 88 fly, putting the spurs to her there, passes Blaze. Now in P1, he's going to roll the dice. Tell you what, if anybody can pull it off, it'll be this man right here. One of the best rain racers I've ever produced or I've ever seen. This guy can get just about winning anything I put him in wet conditions. Let's see if he can't pull off a stunning upset tonight. Shades of Blacks 96 at Circuit of the Americas. So Snupa stayed out as well. So Hendrick and Snupa rolling the dice here. I don't know who's more foolish, the fool who leads or the fool who follows. We'll find out. So Mr. Hayne is coming out now, creeping out, dropping down the order there as Matchbox slings on by. So the top few cars here did not pit. I know Matchbox hasn't pitted yet, has he?
No, Matchbox did not go into pit. He did not.
Oh my God! It's not raining down here at the bottom though so much as it is up top. Let's find out who's up there. There it is. Look at that top. Look at his windscreen.
Oh,
and Ghost.
Hendrick kind of smacked the wall going up top of the hill. So, I mean, he's still pushing though. It looks like he still has plenty of grip, but this time he's going to have to go in for sure.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, for sure. What he's got, a 5-second gap there on Snupa. So the Snupa's holding up Ghost, and that's a 15-second gap, and that's what he wants. He wants to be away from the fast car of Ghost. Not that Snupa's not fast, but I think he can manage Snupa a little bit easier than he can put up a fight against Ghost pulling off this maneuver here. Don't spin it, buddy. Don't spin it. Come on. Lay the power down evenly. On board here with Hendrick as he hurdles down the back straightaway here. Conrad with his gay name straight. Sorry. That's right. It really is gay. Conrad.
I'm seeing no rooster tails in that.
Not yet.
That's a very important sign because that means that Hendrick does still have grip, but he won't be able to push for another lap. That's nothing cheap.
I would roll it. I would roll the dice because by the time you get to the top of the hill, it's going to be miserable. And you're going to just slap every wall on the way down here.
Oh, absolutely.
So Blaze on the back of Death Pusher here. Bentley versus
Hendrick
Bentley. So
Hendrick is pitting.
Hendrick 88 fly. Out front racing's lead man. Coming in. Don't get a speeding penalty. You not hit. Oh my God. Hits the brakes. Lollipop down. Crew's going to work here. It's going to be a busy stop here for Hendrick 88. Let's put some telemetry on. Why did I see that's... Y'all guys don't ever tell me to put telemetry on. Tell me, Wallace. Man, that's your job. Wallace says... No.
It's very interesting. Death Pusher... Is that Death? Yeah,
he's
Death
coming
Pusher,
in. He's coming in.
He's going in. I thought he already went in.
So Blaze stayed out because he's pitted already. Blaze up to P3 now. Blaze up to P2. That's Ghost at P1. There's an 8-second gap there between Ghost and Blaze. So, Blaze goes wide. So did Ghost pit? He did,
yes,
right?
He did.
Yes, he did. So Ghost is set sail. That's it. So Hendrick's plan didn't work. He's down to P4. He picked up some spots, but did not work. Now, Ghost, does he push here or does he let the tires come into play here? He's got an 8-second gap. I know he wants to widen that margin, but 16 minutes to go. You can't afford to hit the wall and knot this thing up here.
Yeah, if I was a Ghost, I would just let the tires come, let the water accumulate, so that way, you know, the treads in those wet tires
go to work. Yeah.
Can go to work. Because right now it is still a little bit greasy. Your track temperature is 91 degrees, so.
Oh, it hasn't done anything yet. It hasn't got wet up here yet. So, yeah.
I mean, just look at that lead, 9 seconds.
Oh, he's opening that gap big time. What Blaze is doing here is, look at that. He's pushing too hard. He's sliding the car in the corners there, too off. Each time you do something like that, that's, you know, another tenth, and by the time you finish a lap, you know, you gave the guy 2 or 3 seconds, man, you know, worth of time. He's just got to slow down and be satisfied with where he's at for the time being. He's got a 7-second gap on his next strongest competitor, which is probably the strongest competitor, Mr. Hain, who's 19 seconds back, 18 seconds back, and here he comes. Out front Racing's number 2 man in the 43 machine, followed by the P1 man in the 4th spot here. So out front Racing doing pretty good here, 3rd and 4th. Winchester P5 from starting on pole there. He's on the back bumper of Hendrick. He might try something here, man. You know, Winchester, I don't know, man. He's a shady character, man. I'm telling you, I wouldn't trust my wife with him alone, or you know, I would trust him with my money.
I mean, it showed early in the race before it started to rain. I mean, he was battling for the lead, just pushing hard.
Absolutely.
So, you know, he's gonna.
He's ready for some action. Did he pit? I'm sure he did, right?
Yes, he did. Everyone has pit.
Okay.
Everyone has pit.
So the game is afoot now. 11.899, 12 seconds is the gap, as Blaze is just spinning his tires, but the rocket ship of Ghost hurtling through time and space.
I mean, you take a look at the last laps. Blaze is 3 seconds, almost 4 seconds slower than Ghost, and Mr. Hain put in a 3-second quicker lap than Blaze. So expect second and third to come together very, very quickly.
Ghost has got the fast lap here of the night, 209.344. Blaze is with a 210. So Blaze is fast. He's the second fastest guy on the track, but I'll tell you, man, I don't know what it is about Ghost. I don't know him well enough to say it's experience. I don't know well enough to say pretty much anything about him other than he's wicked fast, man. And I'm impressed how he gets that Bentley around Bathurst of all tracks. Oh, Blaze with a little lock up here. I'm watching Andrew Drake as he works that 8 machine down. Adley Fox probably just biting his nails, saying, "Ugh! You're a driver like a baboon with 2 club foot." Yeah, he knows what that means. But all right, let's move on down the order here. I tell you what, let's take a Phoenix Motorsports, crank it up with somebody. You pick the driver here, Zebra.
Let's go around with Winchester as he
tries to. The wild man here as he works his way around Hendrick. Let's go on board Winchester and take a hot lap as he tries to run down one of the fastest guys in simulation, and of course one of my best drivers in Phoenix Motorsports, Hendrick 88 Fly, Mr. Edward Kendrick. Enjoy. Side by side, Hendrick fighting back, sorry to interrupt, but we got the action on the track here as Winchester just slow and steady, trying to catch Hendrick. Sure did. I guess Hendrick was looking in the mirror to see where he was at. Went a little wide, slapping the wall. That gave Winchester the opportunity to crawl right back up again. There's Hendrick again, rubbing the wall there. He's if you miss one corner here, the next three are going to be bogus as well. So Hendrick's just got to calm down and get that thing underneath him again. There it is. Around he goes, and Winchester just slides on through there. Wow, you just saw that coming a mile away. Wow. So Hendrick 88. Window net's still up on that machine here. Let's see if we can't get him there. Let's see if we can find him again real quick here. Where is he? Dropping down the order.
Yeah.
There he is. Oh, he's got to turn around now. He's got to turn around now. So safety workers there trying to stop him, but he's checking out. Not happy at all.
Absolutely not.
Oh my God!
He just felt the pressure from Winchester. And it looks like that when he was coming around, just one of his rear tires happened to just touch the rumble.
I saw that. Yeah, on the first straightaway there. I mean, he almost went around. Both those guys got a little loose on that first straightaway. There's a puddle there that causes these guys to do that. And I'd be interested to see what happens here with. I'm on board now with James Williams trying to run down the other Ferrari of Snoopa Dupa. Let's take a look here and see what they do as they come through the two Ferraris battling it out here as they come through that turn one. I'm sorry, yeah, that last corner onto the front straightaway, whatever you want to call that. You know what I forgot to do? Download my map. Too late now with 9 minutes to go, dummy. So,
yeah,
oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh my God, what's that? Oh my, that's too fast.
There's going to be one space getting around J Will, but J Will's a lap down, so he's just kind of just racing for points at this point in time. But Mr. Hayne, he's now within 2 seconds of Blaze, and
coming like a freight train.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
Just look at the lap times that Ghost put in. Last lap of 2:14, just miles ahead of everyone.
Trying to go back in time here, man.
Yeah, the next quickest guy was Mr. Hayne with a 2:16.059. So
yeah,
just 2 seconds slow.
Look at one space. He's just a shade slower than Mr. Hayne. He's right there as well with a 2:16.993. So I'll tell you what, man. One space giving him hell tonight, man. I think he's earned a seat here in this series. If finishing fifth, if he can give me another fifth spot or a podium, yeah, he's definitely in. But wow, woo! So Mr. Hayne going down the dipper. Blaze running like a scalded cat, trying to get somewhere in a big hurry. Oh man, let's go on board with Mr. Hayne. How about that? You want to take a roller coaster ride? This is the ride to go with right here. Mr. Hayne, David Hayne, arse kicker, V8 supercar driver, truck driver, husband, father, and a man I call friend. Here we go. Down Conrad.
I mean, you're just blazing down this back straightaway.
Look at that. In the rain too. In the rain, man. The dog leg right there would scare the hell out of me, man.
Oh, absolutely. Like you guys were saying earlier, riding a bicycle on the track would just be scary enough. These guys, they're
flat
going
out,
blaze and absolutely pedal to the floor. They're just
yeah, I know. All Australians drive like that. They all do, man. Woo, man! That V8 supercar series has got to be one of the best series I've ever seen or that ever existed, man. I mean, and that's no bullshit. I mean, these guys race these cars in the wet, road course racing, street circuit, 2 wheels up. I mean, balls out, flat out, every lap, explode, flip over, burst into flames, get in the car and do it again. Hell yeah, better than an action figure. So Blaze is holding his own against Mr. Hayne here, but again, the uphill climb is always going to be treacherous for any driver who's in front of a pursuing driver. Just taps the brakes just a little bit there. Visibility is down to crap here.
Absolutely.
Rooster tails are just working. Go ahead.
And to kind of give you like on a sector by sector basis, Mr. Hayne was a good second faster than Blaze in the first sector.
Oh, I bet.
And it's just his consistency around here that is giving Blaze some trouble. So you know,
Yeah.
we'll see how this works out. We'll see how well Blaze can defend with 6 minutes to go, and it could be possible.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, he's in Mr. Haynes' backyard. He's in Mr. Haynes' backyard. You know, Mr. Haynes got all kinds of weapons buried around back here. So just because you got him cornered, that doesn't mean he's not going to come out with a, you know, from behind a bush with a machete or a pitchfork or something. You know, you just never know what he's got. I saw that. He opened the door again. Here comes Haynes. Can that Audi get it done there? Oh, Blaze thought about blocking, but thought better of it. He knows that my foot will go in his arse if he does. And let's Mr. Haynes go through there. Yeah, good job there. Oh, he's coming back there. Oh, boy. That Bentley's got the legs on the back straightaway here. He's got the wrong ride, though. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. Ah, he's got to roll that thing up there. No, Mr. Haynes under the pressure. There's sideways. Oh, my God. That was
the initial spin didn't have any contact.
None. Carried a lot of speed in there, man, trying to get in front of Blaze, but wow. Oh, and he used the spot to... No! Ah! Oh, my God, Magnum. Oh, my God. Mr. David Haynes, what has happened here? A rookie mistake by a veteran driver. Just spins it around there all by his lonesome. Todd's probably just walking away in shame, just shaking his head. Dad, what?
Well, not yet, because he can still nab a podium. He's now behind Matchbox and Winchester for third and fourth, so it's not over yet. 4.5 minutes to go. Blaze has second place pretty much wrapped up, as long as you know, keeps it straight.
We got to hit Mr. Catpiss here. Just be calm. I hope he's not listening to us right now. Yeah, he's got to definitely calm down. He was mad earlier when he called me when I was talking to him before the race one. He was upset. So hopefully, you know, he can stay a second spot, which is going to be the best finish for an American tonight. If Ghost wants this thing up, I don't think Blaze is close to that. What is he like? Jesus Christ.
If you pull up the track map, you can see how far.
Yeah, I got it. I'm looking at the time, so you're at 5 seconds ahead. It might as well just be 5 miles. Because Ghost is just smooth, consistent. Let's take a look at the car on the outside here. Watch his line. It stays in the center of the track. Doesn't overdrive that Bentley. See, they got a nice line through the dog leg there. Didn't carry maximum speed. Slows it down. Doesn't downshift too far. I found that downshifting in the first gear with a lot of speed just turns that car around.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But sorry to interrupt you. Matchbox slams against the wall, and it's just absolute chaos between third, fourth, and fifth right now.
That's Mr. Haynes.
Trying to break away, but Mr. Haynes trying to get around Matchbox.
Matchbox, the younger of the two drivers here. Mr. Haynes with lots of experience. Dad's coming through, brother. You might just move over because he's coming through. Oh my God! You know, this is going to be an interesting battle between these three Aussies. Each one of them definitely has the potential to win. Winchester with the just the lunacy of wanting to win. Matchbox with the confidence, and Mr. Haynes with the experience. So you know, it can work any way you cut it. So look at Winchester loose. Look at how his front end is just all over the place under heavy braking there. As he tries to break it in deep, trying to shake Matchbox, but Matchbox is on him. That little Porsche is working.
Mercedes, Porsche, Audi. It is the
all German
Armada.
Yeah.
Battling it out for the bottom set for the podium.
At an Australian track. What do you know? Sponsored by a Mexican named Johnny. Oh, wow. Talking about an international. There he is! Matchbox making a move on Winchester. Oh, Mr. Haynes too far to go with him. Oh, Winchester's not going to give an inch here. Matchbox is on the outside. Winchester's got the preferred line here into Griffin's bed. He goes wide in. Matchbox, is he holding him off? Oh, Winchester runs him wide. Great job. Oh, my God, he does.
How in the hell did that happen?
Wow, man. So Matchbox, look at Haynes. He's right there trying to get around, trying to come with Winchester. With Matchbox. Winchester not having any of it. He slows down to hold off Mr. Haynes.
And Blaze is dropping too. These three, they're catching up to Blaze, so we're going to have a four-way battle between positions 2nd through 5th.
That's
coming into the last lap.
4-second gap there as Blaze is close the gap between him and Ghost up by 4 seconds. So, excuse me, up to 4 seconds.
No, absolutely not. Ghost has gained 4 seconds.
Okay, there it is.
He's a good 34 seconds ahead of him.
So Matchbox takes a podium so far. Now he's got some clean air, but the nose of that Porsche is just it's asunder. It's askew there. Oh boy, I don't think he's got what it takes. 1 minute left.
This is going to be the last lap where white flag is out.
This is battle for the podium right here. So first and second, not really anything to look at. But this is the battle right here. This is as close as you want it for the last step on the podium for honor and glory. Can Blaze be the American that takes a podium a little bit higher than one space? It looks like it's going to be that, but no slouches one space for holding him off and taking that third step first race. But Matt's box on a tear, on a ripper.
Oh, Winchester gets a little bit loose coming out of the penultimate corner.
And here comes Hayne. Here comes Hayne right on his back bumper there. Mr. Hayne's going to try to drive it in deep here. Oh, boy, 16 seconds to go as they cross the stripe. White flag in the air this time for all the drivers. Hayne with his lights on trying to intimidate. Winchester, powered by Jack Daniels, Johnny Walker Red, and Prozac, tries to get in the inside. There it is! Oh! Hayne has to check up there. Winchester just tried. Look at that. Gives him a shunt. Winchester just tries to just chop his nose off there. That's a definite definite. I'm not letting you through at all. Wow, slammed the door in his face. But Mr. Hayne not easily shaken. It's going to be a battle for this fourth spot here. Winchester's going to fold up, or is he going to stand strong? Will Mr. Hayne barrel his way through, or will he pick his pocket like a good thief should? Here he goes, side by side up the hill. Not close enough. The over and under. You can't see. No. You can't see, man. Oh, look at them. Oh my God. Winchester just doing all he can. I wonder if he's got that traction control dialed up. Oh, don't get too close to the wall. See, neither one of these drivers are going to carry that much speed up this hill. They're going to stay well away from the wall. Look at that. Oh, that's close enough. Oh, boy.
Oh, Winchester gets a little bit loose, correcting his car.
Oh, my God. Mr. Hayne has got to be oh so careful he doesn't get that arrow wash.
Now here comes the tricky part.
Yeah, Mr. Hayne's a little bit faster
down
here.
the hill. Gotta watch out for the puddles.
We know Ghost is winning. We know that Blaze is in P2. This is the battle right here.
Yeah, congratulations to Ghost for a sweep.
Yes, sir.
Bathurst, but we have to stay on this action, absolutely.
Yeah, this is a battle between two motorsports madmen. Mr. Hayne almost loses it, saves it, but that's going to give Winchester a chance to scurry on by. Come on, Hayne, put the spurs through there, buddy. Don't get off. Look at that. He's coming. He's got to dive it in deep. He's got to dive it in deep, man. That's the only way he can do this, Zebra. Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's gonna be too far back, though. There's absolutely no way he can dive it in that deep from that far.
Unless Winchester drops the ball here. He's caught Matt's box. Matt's box is creeping around. No back wing. He's got heavy damage. This could be from position. Winchester smells blood. A minute, 24 seconds to go. That's going to be it. Winchester going to make a pass here. Can he get it done? Matt's box cannot fight to defend this. Oh! Matt's box with damage. Look at Mr. Hayne. He's on the inside. It's a drag race. Did Mr. Hayne get him? He gets him. Oh, look at that! Yeah! Oh, Mr. Hayne! The greatest comeback since Lazarus! Oh my God! Oh my God! Winchester just stunned. Oh, vomiting in his driving helmet there. Just cannot believe his luck as Mr. Hayne has reached around and picked his pocket, stole his lunch money, copped the field on his sister, and took off with his car keys. Wow. Great job.
I cannot believe two things. One, an amazing drag race down the short front stretch to the start-finish line. And the fact that Matt's box was able to hold on with no back wing. That Porsche looks absolutely just
demolished. Yeah.
Just like it just got done going through a destruction derby.
Look at Blaze's front tire. His right front tire is all cattywampus. That's going to be it. 6 good Johnny, Zebra, Wallace the dog, broadcasting live right here from the Fortune of Speed, of course, with Phoenix Motorsports. A great race. Race 2, Bathurst rocks, baby. Just too dangerous, man. It's crazy. This is craziness, man. This is like driving through the ghetto at night, naked, man. I don't know. It's wild, man. There were shots fired. There's punches thrown. What a race. The fast drivers in the back, slow drivers in the front. Oh, man, it was a fist fight the whole race, man. 35 minutes of some serious driving. Hey, man, thanks for joining us tonight. Let's get some of these particulars up here. If we can get them all up here, that'd be great. But whoever wants to come up here, certainly feel free to do that. But on the top step, for the second race, of course, as well as race 1, the Ghost. And the Bentley had that Adderley Fong rocket ship moving forward and moving fast. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. Blaze is just fast, but not. I don't know. Something's lacking there. But we'll get these guys up here and we'll have a little chit chat with them because I am interested to know how that race was from their perspective, because it sure looked like a wild ride from mine. So James Williams leaving, so we won't be talking to him. Stimpy still with a great run. Zebra, are you inviting people up here? Please tell me you are.
I am not. I'm busy with something real quick.
Oh boy, Zebra trying to roll a blazer. Hang on, let me see here. Let me see if I can do it. God, man, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Can't find good help around here nowadays, folks. Tell you what. Let's see if we get them all in here. How about that, Blaze? Who else? Mr. Hain. Oh, what a pass by Mr. Hain. I got to talk to him. Hendrick, Ghost, JW. Let's see who else. Matchbox. What a race. How did he get that car around? So, I mean, I don't know how he did that, man. That car was fully damaged. He still held them off. Snoop Winchester. There you go. So, I sent everybody an invite. We'll see if they come up here in what order. We're going to try to talk to them all tonight. So, again, thanks a lot. If you're just joining us, you missed a fantastic race. 2 of them, actually. Great work.
Thank you, have to get going though, but
okay.
Amazing race by all the great drivers.
There you go.
And we will be heading to. Let me pull up the track schedule real quick. We will be heading to Long Beach next week.
There you go. City streets and city course. Take care, Zebra, and we'll talk later. Let me talk to you the P3 machine first. Matchbox, big damage on the last, I don't know, 1,000 feet. All y'all guys, just stay in the room. I'm going to talk to all y'all. I'm going to talk to everybody. So, a big damage, but held off the Marauding Winchester and Mr. Hain as they were both trying to jump you and just take that bone away from you, man. How did you hold them off, man? That car looked destroyed, man. It looked horrible. What happened? And great job for holding on to P3. Everybody just stick around. I'm going to talk to all of y'all. That'd be fantastic. But I'm talking to Matchbox real quick. So again, how did you do it, man?
Just got a bit loose coming down there and fucking hit the wall and took it off and yeah, just braked a bit early and managed to hold them out.
Wow, I tell you what, man. P3 against some of these guys, man. That was hard earned. Drove through the field. Great job, man. Fantastic opportunity to watch you again. Too bad you couldn't sweep the weekend. That went to, of course, your fellow Australian Ghost. So good job for Matchbox. Ghost, let me talk to you real quick. The winner again, sweeping the weekend. You got to be happy about the performance of that Bentley. You got to be happy with the performance in the rain. I don't know, man. You got to be happy, man. Is it party time tonight at the Ghost, Shea Ghost?
Yeah, party time for sure. Good 2 races. They went better than, well, the wet race went better than what I thought it would have. At the start of the wet race, because starting at the back, my main goal was to just get in front of Matt's boxes. He's pretty good in the wet. So I had to try and take the advantage while the track was dry and try and build the gap, which is what I did, and yeah.
Well, you had that Bentley moving fast, man. I didn't see any issues with your handling of your car there. It looked like it was pretty solid and consistent throughout the race. There was nothing really to report other than just get the hell out of the way, huh? I mean, you had that thing moving on rails, man. So congratulations on your win. Man, we hope to see you next week. We're going to Long Beach, so that's going to be a whole different ball of yarn there, man. But we know those Bentleys are strong pretty much everywhere, so congratulations again. Let me talk to the P2 man, the California kid himself, man. A great rebound from the miserable first race to a second spot on the podium, man. You gotta be happy with that result especially against a room full of Australians. This is their backyard, man. I know it was a tough go. You were working that Bentley as hard as you could. I know you were, because we were aboard with you for a while there. But just didn't have what it takes to get past the Ghost. Tell me about your race and tell me where you lacked and where you can improve your drive.
Yeah, so I mean, to start off, I mean, the car felt really good in the dry, had a good pace, and then as it progressed and the rain came out, I was finding some trouble getting over the top. But I mean, I knew as long as I held off like a clean line and then held off the Australians, I mean, freaking, I'd be okay. But they were catching up quick, so I was really trying to hold a clean line.
Oh,
right
they
at the
were.
end there.
They were catching you at least 2 seconds of every, I don't know, sector. It seemed like we were watching, and they were coming, man. But well done, dude. I mean, to hang with Ghost, to ride through it with the rain, and then you still haven't got your wheel all the way 100%, so you're still on the controller. Impressive, man. I can't wait to see you behind that G29 where you can really get some real race moves in there, man. But good job, man, from Go America. Go America. Go America. P2, baby. Yeah. So I'm happy about that. Let's see who else came here. JW, man, another tough race. But you know what, man? You got a lot of heart, brother. This had to be a whole different experience for you, man, racing Australians at their home turf, battling it on GT3 machinery, all kinds of conditions, man. Tell me what your experience was, and tell me about your race, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the first race, I felt like I had a good top 7 car, and towards the end things went bad, and the second race, it just, I got to figure something out. I mean, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why. I don't know why I have to make 2-second pit stops to get rain tires put on my car.
You got to work through that.
Be annoying.
Yeah, you got to work through that.
I mean, other than that, I enjoy driving the track. It's just some other circumstances.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had fun.
Despite the glitches in the game, the competitiveness and the competition was second to none, man. And you did excellent.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, and definitely the Aussies, man. They're wicked fast.
Oh man.
So but it's a pleasure to be out there with them. I mean,
Absolutely.
I learned. I followed Ghost there in the first race for like a lap or two when he came around me, and I learned a lot there actually.
Yeah.
So it's an honor to race with them.
If you can hang with him, you might be able to learn something. Yeah, but it definitely got the moves of a lightning bolt, man. So we'll keep a close eye on him. You can watch the race and study his moves, man. See what happens there. But congratulations again for finishing, and thank you for coming, brother. Appreciate you.
Right. See you next race.
Snoopa Dupa, the pole dancing champion of the world, man. What happened, dude? That Ferrari was beat. I mean, dude, that thing looked like a beer can on a highway, man. Just crushed and smashed. And I mean, that's a beautiful car. Oh my God, dude, what happened, man? It looked like a ghetto machine. But you know what? You held on to the top 3 for 10 laps, man. I mean, you were battling them out there, man. And again, you're on a controller too. That had got to be, I mean, just taking every bit of your concentration, man, to get around like that, man. Yeah. Yeah. I love that. Man. That was great driving between you and James Williams, man. That was good stuff. 2 Ferraris battling it out. We saw some of that. That was good stuff, man. I'm impressed, man. I take away all the bad things I said about you. I take them back, man. You're good. All right, there you go, Mr. Hain. Man, I just wanted you to stop crying before I talk to you, man, because that was a tough race, man. But you know what? The way you picked Winchester's pocket in the last move there, the last 200 feet, the last 50 feet. Yeah, man. I was hollering for you, man. Good job, dude. But, man, what a tough race, dude, that was. You had to fight your way all the way to that spot, man. I mean, it just seemed like you were punching the whole way. The car was it handling that bad? Because it looks like your car had some handling issues with that, man. Or did you just have damage?
No, I had no damage. Did you see me pit stop? I come in there and they did everything right and left, and it was all good, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
No, the car was really good over from turn 2 over the top and down to Forest Elbow. It was all over everything like a fat kid over a burger there.
Yeah, for sure.
Down on a straight line, Mercedes and Bentleys had it, but I had a great race there, catching up to Blaze.
You almost
just
did.
To get in front of him. Yeah, just got in front of him and then overcooked the brakes at the end of the chase there, trying to defend a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, came out behind Winchester and who was the other one there? Matt it was, yeah.
Matt's box.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was great racing, man.
That was good fun.
My God, that was a 3-way battle. We watched. Actually, we didn't even watch Ghost cross the stripe. We watched y'all fight all the way to the finish line, man. So that was good stuff, and y'all guys put on an excellent performance tonight. I mean, you got to be happy with the result. You got a podium, man. I mean, You know,
Oh, yeah.
Despite the troubles that you have with your car, wrecking, spinning around, because most of these guys, I know I couldn't have recovered if I spun around, man. So yeah, I got to hand it to you, man. Fantastic drive. It's still the House of Hayne, man. I'm gonna give you that. It's still the House of Hayne, man. So yeah, we're good.
The young blokes are a little bit quicker than I am, mate.
Oh yeah. I'm sure.
We tried.
I'm sure Todd is gonna, he's happy with the result, man. I mean, you gave it a good shot, man. So yeah, with that said, who else is in here that I have not talked to? Ghost, Matchbox. Matchbox, did I talk to you? I did, right? Who else is in here? That's it. Let me see here. I think that's gonna be it. Let me see. It is. It is just me and you. Well, Mr. Hayne, you can say good night with me as we say goodbye to the world. Tell me, what did you think about the race here at Bathurst, man? I mean, let's close it off. What are your final thoughts here as we walk away? Two Americans on the podium, but Australia. This is all Australians, man. This is y'all's backyard. What are your thoughts here?
It was a great race. Good mix of drivers on the podiums too, and I'm really pleased that the track put up some good racing, and it just wasn't a big crash fest.
Mm-hmm.
And I think hopefully it looked pretty good on the stream.
Well, I did, and again, I gotta congratulate and compliment all of y'all for doing such a fantastic job, taking instructions from Zebra, getting directions from the race control as we adjusted, making moves during the race, and doing an extra lap of caution, etc., etc. Again, these guys spot on. That's what a real race car driver does, man. He knows what to do, knows when to listen, but he also knows when to go. So my hat's off to all of y'all, man.
I'd like to thank you and Zebra for putting that pace lap on at the start there.
Absolutely, man.
With the bushfires down south.
Well, we said a prayer for y'all before
that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You guys are our friends, and of course I consider y'all my brothers, and anything we could do for y'all, man. So it was an honor and pleasure to do that. Well, with that said, Wallace and I are about to set sail, come back to the United States, and leave this wretched land of Bathurst, Mount Panorama. I've had enough of it, man. Woo, man, we've been here for 2 weeks. Time to get out of here, man. I've had enough kangaroo steak for a lifetime. 6 Johnny, Wallace the dog, Mr. David Hayne, saying goodnight. We'll see y'all next week at Long Beach. That's right, Long Beach, a city circuit. We've raced Lamborghinis there, we've raced Ferraris there. Now we're gonna race GT3 machinery there, so I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. So we'll see you then. Keep an eye out for us on practice during the week, and see who's your favorite. But again, go sweep of the weekend. Lucky dog. What a lucky dog, man. A great race though, man. You gotta